Hello and welcome back to Edlua Games. This is Tectonica Time, and I'm here at Freight, admiring the place and checking out the Atlantum flow of ingots. And there they are coming out. And we're wanting to turn this place into a production facility. It is rather large. I'm thinking about just starting some bus lines over here, and I imagine we could probably just start them here and go on over this way with them. If we need more room later, can always add more room later. I'm going to put a space of 2 between them, but we have 3 at the current one, so I'm thinking 3 will be fine here for now. You know what, I want to start them right there on the square of the floor tile. Yeah, it looks like we could probably add a 4th. Maybe? Not super certain on that. And we would just put Atlantum right here on the bottom one. And I know that I ramped it up. We can just not use the ramps and use the verticals. And bring it on down. Now those chests will eventually get full and they will stop collecting. I just did that to keep it going for now. Now the goal is that we are needing a lot of Atlantum. Let's see, we need relay circuits built. And I think we could unlock that one now. We need advanced circuits, ingots, relay circuits, advanced circuits. So the 2 that they're demanding are advanced circuits and relay circuits, which we may not even be able to build yet. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, there they are. Relay circuits, which are made from advanced circuits. How about that? So if I had an advanced circuit here, I'm looking for it. Okay, so it's on the list somewhere, right there. It wants processor units and cooling systems. That is a 3 ingredient, so it's going to need a double space. And it needs cooling systems and processors, which we have in their own lines. So I'm just going to make them over here. processor units, cooling units, advanced circuits. And okay, I think I have messed this up a little. But this will straighten it up. So we're just going to feed those into those into those, and those into those. And we may just ship all this to a new building that we can place thinking this seems like a lot of room. This is more room than I expected. Yep. I'm going to just set down a bunch of these this way. And I'm just going to place some of these up here like this. Okay. Looks like we're off one. So I'm going to add another one. Just see if I can get this to line up. Yep, can do. Then I'll just put some floors up here. And that didn't line up like I wanted it to, but that's fine. And on the outstretch, we can just put up a wall right here. And that's why it's off by one. So now I'm thinking about putting the wall up first right here. Just wanting to throw a fit, so it just has to stick to something. So we're going to throw that up there, and we're just going to draw this wall. I'm thinking here looks like a great spot. And then we place in a floor. And I want to come over here so I can see the other end. And now it does line up. And I'm going to put it right there just like that. And we're going to put the collection chests in here. Yep, just like that. I'm going to delete this back row right here. And I'm going to fill it up with 1x1s. And then we're going to put some chests down. And we're going to see exactly how we want this to go. We want that vertical shaft to come up and insert into the chest, and so it'll have to be that far from the wall. Nothing will be produced in this building. It will just simply be the store, and we might repeat this process for the other side, but I'm not certain about that. We might just put some arches here for a nice little view. Maybe make this, put some rails here and arches back here so they can come out and enjoy the beauty. That sounds good to me. We can just insert in these all day long. And they might not line up with the arches down below, but we will deal with that in the future. This is what I want it to look like. And I'm just going to get some stairs. Okay, these two are going to be balcony. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't like it when it's even. But this one is, so we're just going to deal with it for now. And there's some stairs to get up there. And of course we might lay down a street. We might put this whole production factory underneath the ground and raise everything up above it. Let's see. It doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. Right? Yeah. We would need to scoot these over one. And I simply did that by copying them and inching them over. And now they are all scooted over one. That's the wall line right there for the buildings. And we just start with what's needed. All right. We're going to look at another assembler, and we're going to put it 3. Nope, missed. 3 away, right there. And it wants mechanical components. So we're going to have to bring some copper and iron. This one wants some plant matter and electronics. Plant matter comes on the bus. Plant matter frames. So we're just going to go straight to the electronics. And they're right up here. And they want copper wire as well. So we're just going to deal with that. And there it is. Copper wire. Now he wants everything from, yep, that's going to be that setup right there. All right. Now that this is flowing better, I can see that I can shorten this out. And I want to put a floor back in. Should be right there. I want to just take it down to 2. I think the 2 can handle it. Now I'm going to go to I want to go to Lima. And this is one of the first plants. And it's, you know, grabs fuel. And we have like all yellow inserters here. So we just go to this replace tool. There it is. And we say we want to actually put in red inserters. Whoopsie. And I'm just going to drag this square out to here. And that swaps all the yellows out. And all the yellows actually go right into my inventory. Which, well, these are all red inserters. Okay. Now, take a look at this. And they're all shipping to floor 2. But I want them to ship to floor 11. Alright, now they're all shipping to floor 11, and I'm just going to go right on back to freight. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8 left, so I'm going to put 4 on copper and 4 on iron. So we're just going to go on over here to iron. And I broke all that. I don't want the iron getting on that. Yep, I totally messed that up. That's all me. We have already collected quite a bit of Atlantum. And since iron's just a really basic ingredient, I'm going to come down here to the end of the bus line and just lay it down. And it's free to fill up. The only thing I'm worried about now is I guess something I should be worried about is that I did not want that happening. So what I'm going to do is put a cute little wheel on here. And it turned into a U. I was hoping for a wheel, but I'll take a U. And then we come down here and take the iron out of these again. And I want to just see what I got down here. I am carrying a lot of iron. Did not expect to see that in my inventory. And it fills up with iron constantly. This is a good place to dump. Alright, I do like to carry 2 bundles. So I'm going to leave that at that. And I'm going to put this conveyor belt back in here. And this is going to, yeah. It's going to do it to it. Now, see, he wants iron and copper. But we don't have copper yet. Oh, we've got to add that. Alright. That's how we get the wheel. So I can just put that down right there. And 1 wheel. The wheel's probably not effective. I would not recommend it. So I'm going to use it for aesthetics. I think it's cute. And at that, we ran out of conveyor belt. So I'm just going to drop that right there. Come back over here, put down a purple filter. Scroll all the way to the bottom and realize that copper's on the way to the bottom. Now that's highly ineffective, but I think it's cute. It's a little roundabout. This one's just not the same. I'm just gonna do that. We'll call that the U-turn, and this is the roundabout. Now we have copper and all sorts of stuff. And you know we're going to ship stuff out of Victor. Just haven't got to it yet. And we've got like all this copper and iron that was coming from the first plant. And now they're not going to be coming anymore. Nope. And we're going to ship the copper that's here out. And we'll move all this. But I'm probably going to leave the fuel plant here. So all I need right now is some conveyor belts. And I'm going to drop off these yellow inserters into this box that's not marked. Or is it? Yeah. It's not supposed to be marked. There they are. Okay. Let me just turn that around the other way. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to delete that. Drop that one in there. And it is flowing out the other direction on the back side. Getting shoved onto this belt to be turned into other inserters. Which we're going to fix that up. I'm hoping that we can include the green inserter whenever we do that. Okay. While I'm here, I'm going to take a look at this copper line right here. And I'm going to look at deleting it. And I'm going to say, I want this to be plant matter. And this to be plant matter. Frames. Nine, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11. We're going to ship the plant matter frames out right there. Oh, you know what? I don't need those on this floor. I just need to make sure I bring plant matter frames over here. Now the copper went down that way, and it is the second one over, so let's just... Okay. Alright, I got it. I'm going to fly over. Go over to the other side. Okay, so these ramp down. Oops. And we are leaving the fuel plant here, so we don't want to mess with the fuel. And I did it again. I keep messing this up. It's just not going to look good on me. Alright, now we got the copper there. And we can't seem to get it just to be copper. No! Alright. This is a tricky one. I don't need to be precise about this. That's what I keep telling myself. But I am going to be, I guess. I'm going to be lame about it. Anyway, there's the copper line there. And there. And there. Oh yeah. Alright. So that is the copper line. And the copper that's made locally goes to right there. I'm going to go straight for the plant matter frames. That's what I came here for. I just want to tear all this down. So tempting. Okay, so here's plant matter frames, and we want it to ship on out. So I'm thinking this might need to be a splitter. And I'm going to just put this belt right here next to it. And then I'm going to realize that that belt way down there is plant matter frames. Yep, that is happening right there. And I want to split it. And I'm going to take it up. And now it's exactly where the copper line was. Coming out. But we are under, yeah, we're just under everything. Right. Don't think I needed to curve it. There it is. Another roundabout delivery. And the plant matter frames are coming. And they're going to go right into this roundabout delivery. Yeah, it'll be just fine. So we're going to head on back over to freight. And we're checking it out. It looks good. Yeah, we put in 4 iron, but only 2 copper. I feel like we have dissed on the copper. Right. It's all good. And we need to pull out the plant matter. And now we find the plant matter frames. And we copy and paste. And we bring it straight over here. Realize it's all going the wrong direction. And bring it straight over here. And have it join the bus line. That looks good. Okay, so we did not complete the copper line. We can do that now. And then just right on top of that is a plant matter frame line, which we run back the way we came. And now I'm going to take a peek at this, and it's going to say copper and iron and blue coolant. Okay, so we just come back here and we run it up there for iron and up here for copper. Now we're going to need some blue coolant, I guess. That might be as high as I want to take it. I don't know. As soon as I can't hover over the bus line, I start in on the next one. So this is going to be the blue coolant line. And I think I'm just going to take it from the fuel plant. And I'm going to bring this down to the ground. And just like that, we've completed this side. But we're going to have to go to Victor and get the other side done. And we do have an iron line there that we don't need. Yep. Victor. So here's the iron line. And we're just going to start deleting. And it's going to become the blue coolant mine. It goes straight over here. Okay, so that's where the iron is piped in from the local plant here. So I'm going to leave that alone there. And I'm going to go get the blue coolant. Now, it should already be on the bus line, and that is blue coolant right there. Coming from below. Looks like it never went to the left because it wasn't in demand. So I'm just gonna do a little run around for now. Looks like I'm not on horizontal. Yep. Iron was on the right hand side. Wasn't it? Just going over here to peek. It's on the left hand side, so I want it on the outer side. Alright. So we're just going to come right through here. Back. Okay, that's where it gets piped in. And that's where I want to take over. There we go. I think I'm hitting my spot right there. I'm going to put that right there for now. I got to switch these to 11. Now I'm going to come in for my signature roundabout at the elevator. Just like that. Looks great. And it has picked up copper somewhere along the way. We have joined a copper line instead of a blue coolant line, and it happened a long time ago. Oh, look at this. Here it is. I gotta hover. Okay, because I need this to go over one, and it's sticking to those intersections. We're going to do it up like that, and I guess that one's turned around backwards. Alright, so all that's taken care of. I'm going to have to pick up a lot of copper. And I could like hold down my A button and collect the belt. But I think if I just stand here on top of the roundabout, I can pick it up faster by clicking the button really fast. And I haven't emptied out the copper inserters yet because they would just turn around and pick up another bar of copper. So I'm going to stand here and empty out the copper belt until the blue coolant extract shows up, and then I'll remove the copper from the inserters. And they'll start shipping the blue coolant. And with that, I go back to freight and examine the possibility that the blue coolant has showed up. Now we haven't put these in place. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to run this line straight back and straight up to collect the blue coolant. And that should do the job. And what I would do here is I would run those conveyor belts up to here. See, this one's going to be relay circuits, advanced circuits, so on and so forth. Okay, that's enough for now. And we've got 3 right here. And as far as I know, we just bring it straight up like that. These are exit strategies. And with all that room between here and the building, we can put in splitters and whatnots. So we just look down here and bring it straight up. And then we look for the next hole. It's right here. So we're just going to line it up here and turn it to a vertical, bring it straight up. Did we put displays out? No. Okay, I'm going to put the displays on the right. No, it should be on the left. I made a mistake. Definitely on the left. So with that, we can turn that into a splitter. And this guy wants cooling fans. So you can go back and around, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this up a little, and then I'm going to bring it back down. You know what? It's a third ingredient. No, I'm going to bring it down. Just like that. And place them in there. And now it's got its coolant fans. Now with that row done, we've got more to do. I'm just going to start with out here, the copper wire. And that's all he wants. And with that, we just feed that straight into the electronics. And we come back here. Now the electronics wanted, I forgot, iron. So we just come back here and come up and grab some iron. And then we've got to ship out the electronics and ship them into the processor. And that's going to take a conveyor belt right there. And the last ingredient looks to be plant matter. And for that, we're just going to come back to and around. And you know what? Plant matter is above iron. I'm just going to use the same line. And there's plant matter. Now this guy wants some processors. I'm going to be shipping processors that way. But I can also ship them this way. And to ship them that way, I need a good old-fashioned blue inserter, which I don't have at the moment because they're not on my toolbar. So I'm going to delete that, come up here, go and assign. And I'm going to say send some that way. And, you know, it's going to make at least 2. But I don't want that fast inserter to get them all. So I'm going to slow it down and make those the same color. Look at that. So it makes 4 at a time. 2 go this way, 2 go that way. I don't suppose I really have to delete that. Anyway. So now he needs Atlantum. And that's what we built at the last place. Which we got to go back and build something for the clay. But for now, we're going to collect the Atlantum from right there. And that's going to make advanced circuits. Now, I'm going to switch this up with a blue right there and a blue right there. And that's going to make relay circuits. And all this will show up here. And we could cover all that. And you could just... I wonder... What if I wanted to put you know what? I'm just gonna a wall here. Just kind of like this. I know that might kind of look silly, but I want to try it out. And I put a red inserter there. And then I go get another wall. And I just set it up there. Then you'd be like, I want 15 processors, 70 fans, so on and so forth. And we fill this up with blue lights, I guess, again. I like that. Now the only thing we're not doing is a sorting system. But I know how to do one. Yep. We could definitely do a sorting system. I'm putting up these up here because I want more light to go through that concrete at a higher level, like that. And now we have just painted our walls fluorescent blue. And we are using these as displays. This is the fan, those are the processors. Someday we may make an advanced circuit. Now, sorting. We're going to put some inserters there, and another shaft down there. And we go into the basement. And we could just put a dump chest anywhere and have a loop down here to some crates. Like here, and the inserters would take out of this crate and put in an up shaft like that. Right? I mean, it depends on if we need to be on the left side or the right side, which I'm not sure. So I just go up here and poke some more holes. Like that. And then I guess I could just drop down a hole. Look up. Alright, so it is on the right hand side. So we would just put that there. And up here. I know. I'm only hooking up one slice so that I can know what to do for the future. And we just do that right there. Now, we go down here and we have, say we just put these right here, like that, and we say, oh, I don't remember what this was. What, relay circuits, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the first one's relay circuits. We have this set to relay circuits. Perhaps. I mean, we do have to have it on the list. There it is. And then we would just run the belt underneath here, up through here, loop around to the other side if we do another side, and or just have it come back and circle. And then we would, we could just put an insert here to put stuff on the belt right there and run this belt back out this way, or this way. You just, put it here on this side and just run it. Anyway, the point is, we just need a nice place to put a dump chest. Yeah. Could even put it over there by the elevator if we want. I kind of like that idea. But it would just be for production, right? And look at that. We're just loading stuff up there. Haven't made a single advanced circuit yet? Really? Because it hasn't gotten any Atlantium yet. So the Atlantium is going down this way. Oh, and it's... Yeah, gotcha. So, I do want to fill these up. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to take all the atlantium coming down the way. So I'm just going to half it. We'll take half. And now, yeah. Now the atlantium is being distributed halfway. When that line fills up with atlantium all the way down, it will ship more atlantium over here to the advanced circuit faster. Now the advanced circuit, yay, has created some advanced circuits. Looks like it needs 4 atlantium bars. It's received 2, 3, and it takes a break. I see him coming. There's a 4th one. Now he needs 50 advanced circuits to make 1 relay circuit, so that is going to take a while. But I am happy to report that we have our first advanced circuit. So today we have a new production plant with advanced circuits, relay circuits, hooked up. And it's going to be nice. Alright. If you made it this far and you like what you see, do like and subscribe. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.